Welcome to another episode of Dads in Progress podcast. I'm your host, Sport. I'm here with two guys that you'll let them walk your sister home at night. How we feeling, fellas?
We good, man. What's up, Hav?
Good, man. I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, man.
Hi with my guys.
Yes,
Episode 87. We back in the studio.
It always feels good to get back in the studio, man. I don't care what I'm going through during the week. Get back in the studio, man. That shit feel good. A little therapeutic.
Yeah.
Very therapeutic.
Yeah.
I'd be remiss without saying you saw my man fire all at the sneaker ball.
Yeah,
With that pink. I mean,
no,
that wasn't pink. It definitely wasn't pink.
That was mauve.
That was mauve. Like Hov said, it was mauve.
Yeah, soft pink, man. Powder pink.
My man was out there fresher than the pastor, man.
Yeah.
How was it, Fire? It was a sneaker ball.
That was a good joint, man. The sneaker ball. I mean, change our future program. Shout out to Rodney McLeod, man. Put together a great event. That was the 5th year. That was my first year attending, but just to be amongst those people, man, just being in the same room as those people.
Right.
I met some really good men and females too, women too. Okay. But it was just a great opportunity, and it felt good to be acknowledged, in this line of work as far as like being a mentor, and you don't always get the pat on your back.
Definitely a thankless job.
Yeah, and it's not always about the paycheck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So to be able to be acknowledged around so many people, just a small welcome, and thank you. It goes a long way. It goes a long way because, like I said, I've been in this field for like 7 years, and I have a lot of success stories as far as like some young men that I helped that they police officers now, firefighters, social workers. That's just like the 180 turnaround stories that I have, but I also have some young men that just went to college, but you don't always get the thank you. You know what I mean? You don't always get the credit, especially from the parents. You don't always get it. So to be amongst in that room and being able to get like, we thank you for that, and everybody coming to me, and I'm exchanging numbers, I'm networking. It was great, man. So I definitely appreciate it, man. Shout out to Rodney McLeod, Change Our Future, man.
I think it's like a misconception. I think people don't think men like to be appreciated, like they're shown that we appreciate it too. Like, so we like that. We like to feel like we appreciate it for the stuff we do.
Facts.
So I'm
or they think we shouldn't be like,
or that too. They think we shouldn't be appreciated.
Yeah.
Or
that's what
shown
you're
that
supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to mentor people. Like, nah, you got your own kid. Like, real
Facts,
shit. Like,
Still, just to feel like somebody appreciate the work you're doing, like that go a long way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you feel the same way.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
But like we said, this episode 87. This gonna be our Father's Day episode.
Father's Day is
how y'all feeling? Father's Day approaching. How we feeling? How you?
I feel all right. I talked to my brother and the boys. We getting the game.
The game back on this year. Okay.
Yeah.
Heavy
so
game.
far, it seemed like the game back on. My brother, he was injured.
Yeah, I
had
remember
the same shit you had when you got hurt.
That's just
so he was scared to get back on the court. But my son was talking shit. So now we got.
That's what you need.
There.
You need somebody that like really like like that
That's
fire
good.
underneath you.
But look, last time we played, my youngest son was tall. He probably was like 6'1".
He wasn't this tall.
6'2". He's 6'9" now.
Yeah.
6'9".
Sheesh.
And he's big body.
Sheesh.
So I'm like,
6'9".
Last time I played him, it was hard work in the paint with him, but now it's for sure hard work. And he's been working on his game and everything. So
How many years you missed? Like
we missed 2 years.
Damn.
He keep growing, bro. It's
That's
like
crazy.
He only 16 too, so
He might still grow
He
some
might
more.
still-
He might be a footer.
So I ain't ready for that. I might have to give him a couple elbows and all that to show him, like, I'm saying,
That's when we gotta be crafty.
Yeah.
We gotta get crafty.
I might hit him in his leg real quick, you know what I mean? Something like that. But I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, spending time with the kids and the cookout I go to every year.
Definitely good to hold on to the traditions. Like we gotta hold on to our traditions, regardless if it's the basketball game or cookouts, whatever you do on Father's Day or whatever, or any day or whatever like that. Yeah. Like my little cousins and my little brother, they all the same age, and they like mid-20s, and they've been getting out there playing basketball. And I told them I'm gonna get out there with them, and we try and make it like a Saturday thing where we all show up. And, it's a workout or whatever like that. But they talk shit. they talked enough shit to get me back out there. So I think I'm gonna do that on Saturday because I'm off Sunday. And Father's Day probably be some chill shit.
That's major, man. That's major.
That's the only thing I'm scheduled to work. So it's like,
everybody come to work on Father's Day.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is fucking. Mother's Day is empty.
No, Father's Day, everybody, we can go to work. It ain't about nothing. I'm calling out. I'm tell y'all right now, if y'all watching, sick. I'm sick already.
What? So, as far as Father's Day, like, what year is you like? How many Father's Days? Like, what year would this be that you celebrating? Like,
this would be the 23rd.
That's heavy.
Sheesh.
That's motivation, bro.
What's your best Father's Day gift?
24 October. So yeah, this would be the 23rd.
What's your best Father's Day gift?
Don't get me up here. See, I don't get a lot of gifts, but like the gifts I do get, I get cologne and stuff like that. It'd be like some cologne. I got some AirPods one year. So I guess that'd
the time mean a lot. Like the time is like big on my thing. Like. So
yeah, other than that, like I don't really know that question. I guess the AirPods. I'm gonna go to AirPods right now.
This my oldest son would be 12, so this my
11th year.
Well, he'd be 13, so that's my 12th year. 12th Father's Day, and the biggest thing I like is just like the time. Like
the time for sure.
Yeah, like the way they feel about it. Like, damn, it's Father's Day. Oh, we supposed to treat you special today.
Excited.
Yeah. That excitement about damn, you my dad, like that type shit. Yeah, it's definitely thorough.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah.
How about you, Five? What you got planned?
Was this what, 2, 3, 4?
This 4.
4?
Yeah. So it's big for me, man. I think now, like at this stage, like he's calling me dad more.
Yeah.
Like before it was just like dad because he knew I was his dad. Like he just know my face. But now he's like, when he addressing me, it's like, Dad, like I want this, or Dad, can I have this? So now I felt like
that feel good though, don't
it? Yeah, bro. It just like
it's something about that word, dad. Dad, like
bro,
that feels so good.
It just hits so different, man. It just hits so different. So I'm feeling real good about that, man. I'm taking all that in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Cherish it, man. My daughter will be 5 this year. And I'll be looking at babies. I'm like, damn, I just remember when she was a baby. And they change fast.
Yeah.
Like them from 2 to like 4 and 5 is like totally different.
Bro,
totally different. One minute you wiping ass, next minute they talking back. Like, and it's like that shit totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too. Like even now with my stepdaughter, is like I've been around since she was turning 2. So she about to turn 7.
Yeah.
So it's like, I didn't watch the come from this, that, and the third. Like that feel good too. So, yeah.
Shout out to the stepdads too, man.
Yeah,
shout out to the stepdads.
Yeah. Well, we be also, June is, contrary to some people believe, June is also Men's Mental Health Month. It's Pride Month and things of that nature, but they always forget about the men. They always forget about the fellas, like your mental health and stuff like that. And this time we try to encourage men to, seek therapy. Don't be afraid to go, say that shit just not right. Like, it's okay to not be okay.
Right. Yeah.
And we try to echo that this month as much as we can, along with everything else to go on. But like, how y'all feel about it with just mental health? Because I'm honestly telling you, therapy is one of the biggest things I did in my life. And I actually wish I would have went earlier. If I would have went like earlier in my life, I probably would have had like a better understanding of things. So I think therapy is one of the biggest things, I think. But it's not an easy thing, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't get therapy. I didn't seek counseling until like my 3rd attempt doing it, because it's just too many hurdles to get there. So I encourage people that thought about like trying to get help and didn't get help, or this shit ain't work, or my medical card was expired, or my ID, whatever the case may be, whatever stopping you from going, like push through that shit and see it through until you get to the couch, or you get on the Zoom, or whatever the case may be, and you actually have a session. Don't write it off yet or say it's not for you until you actually had some type of therapy,
for sure,
before you just like dismiss it.
For sure.
Yeah, I think I finally decided I'm gonna go ahead and tap in.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. Let's clap it up for him, man. We got.
I think after the last episode, and I think I watched the episode a couple times, so I'm like, I'm gonna start doing my research making the baby steps to get there. Like I can't jump straight into it. Like I ain't that type of person.
That's all it takes.
So I'm gonna take the baby steps. But I think it'll serve me in this age now better than I like previously thought. So
right.
I think I'm gonna take that step, man. And you know that mental health is everything.
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah. I just be would always drive me like to go back, because I'm in the process now of going back, is when I start spilling out to people too much, and I'm like, damn, I'm talking too much.
Right.
Like you ever tell somebody something, you be like, damn, I shouldn't have told them that.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I be feeling. And I'm like, if I had my therapist, I wouldn't be talking as much as I should talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you know, like we gotta be strong, but you also gotta be able to put that down and be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
So we definitely, like, I encourage, man. I just saw you saw American Sniper with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah,
I saw that movie.
Yeah.
You ever seen it before?
I've seen it.
So this is my second time seeing it.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it and I'm like, damn, I ain't seen it in a while, whatever like that. But that's a heavy movie. That shit is heavy.
Yeah.
And it just lets you know that, like, you know, you be thinking you cool and you not cool, and it's okay to not be cool and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, you know, shout out to you though, Have. Like that's heavy. So I'm gonna go back into the first time I ever came on a podcast, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And I shared my testimony, I shared my story about how I don't know if it was Sport or Have, I don't know, one of y'all asked me a question like, how was I able to get through, you know, my injuries and things that I had during life in college, like, you know, my obstacles. And I was like, therapy, you know what I'm saying? And when I didn't really get into it. I think from me saying therapy and, you know, what I got from therapy, it kind of took over the episode at the end.
Yeah.
But with that being said, a lot of people never heard my story before. So when they heard that, like, I was getting random texts from my homies like, yo, bro, if you can send me somebody that I could look at, you know, for a therapist, or where I could look for, or, you know what I mean? Just send me something. You got any contact info? Like, I really want to, you know, take this serious, because, you know, I appreciate that. I ain't know you. Like, you cool.
We didn't even know when you came up. I didn't know you've been to therapy.
Yeah, like, you cool, you thorough. So if you was able to get through that and it helped you, like, can you help me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it takes to see somebody do it first, bro. Right. And especially somebody that close. Like, you know, we could see commercials about it. Like, I mean, we could see stuff on the internet about it, but it's like, bro, we brothers for real. So it's like, if you see me do it, like, you know what I mean? I'm sure you, like, I'm to the point now in my life where it's like, anything that my brothers is comfortable doing that's gonna make them better, I'm willing to try it out too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's where I'm at with it. And I'm just happy that I was able to share that and help a few people out.
And it's just something about being like somebody close to you that been through it, like or do it, like,
you know, it's cool, like, you can trust it. It's not as foreign if you know your folks been through it.
Because like Sport talk about it all the time, and it was like, damn, like Sportman do that shit. Like, you wouldn't even think that, like, Sport, this funny ass nigga that, like, you don't never see. Like, if you know Sport, like, I know him for this like 11 years now. So like, this is funny ass nigga. You don't think that he going through anything or something like that, or need to go through therapy, and they hear him say he going through therapy and shit. Like, damn, like. That's some shit I need too. Like, I might, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that shit might keep his funny going on. You feel what I'm saying?
But so many times, like, funny be like coping.
Right.
And so many people cope with so many things. It's like, you don't know what really, and that's what really hit me. Like, when I went, like, yo, y'all need to try this shit out. Like, this shit everything, because it's so many times where, like, you giving that shit to a chick and she throwing that shit back in your face.
Yeah.
Or like,
it ain't safe.
Like, damn, it ain't safe at all.
Right.
And you will have that feeling where you walking around this world and it's like nobody's safe to you. Like, like, and I didn't know that, like, especially when I went, I didn't know I was carrying so much shit that nobody knew about me. Yeah. And it was like, I've been carrying it all my life. Until I went to therapy, where I realized, like, yo, you know, if I don't dump it here, then I would have been carrying that shit around till I hit the grave. And it's like, it gave me a better perspective and stuff like that. And I advocate for it. And I mean, that's the reason for the pod. That's the reason why you here. That's the reason why I have here, everybody here to advocate for it. Like, and especially in the world when everybody's talking trending topics and there's so many thorough shit to talk about or so much goofy shit to talk about, we stick to our message, or we just try to encourage men.
We sticking to it.
Yeah, and that shit be coming off like, it be corny to some people. Like, some people view it as corny, but it's the reality. Like, yo, Don't be scared to go talk to somebody, because you talking to somebody. You just you are talking to somebody.
Right.
You might not be talking to a stranger on the couch, but you talking to somebody. You giving that shit to somebody.
Somebody, you letting it off on somebody, right?
For sure. So we just, we want to take this episode to make sure you take the time. If you doubting therapy or you thinking that you should go and you're not sure, like, give it a try. The worst thing you can do is try it out and say, yo, yeah, that shit not for me.
Yeah.
But why wrestle with your demons by yourself?
Another thing I don't like is, not to cut you off, don't think just because June is the month set for mental health that you only got to worry about your mental health during this month. Like, this should be something that you should focus on daily in your life. Like, mental health issues is really important, and to have a clear mental health, have your mental clear of everything is something that you should do daily. It shouldn't just be this 1 month thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
that's real shit. I think one thing that I wanted to add on to what you said, Sport, was because we not following the trends of the podcasts that's going on, you know what I mean, shit that's going viral and everything that's the bid, and you know what I mean, we ain't talking. But what makes me motivated is, so I had a homie reach out to me, and we was talking through the DM on Instagram, and he was like, yo, bro, like, the pod y'all doing is therapy for me. No lie.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't even gonna say his name. I ain't going to say his name, but he said the pod y'all doing right now is therapy for me. And like, I need to hear it. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not talking about shit that's going on that everybody laughing about. Like, y'all talking about real stuff that real men and real, women, kids and whoever, the community needs to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Give you a better perspective of something that you really living with. Like, we don't talk about nothing that people not really going through. Like,
that hit different. That gave me a little bit of motivation.
Honestly, that was like the key that we set when we first started. It was like, we can go and talk about sex and fucking all the time, or the same, or making up dumb shit like all these other podcasts be doing to sell, they go viral. But we wanted to do something different. Like, we wanted to do something real, and that spoke to us, and that's what we set out to do, and that's what we've been doing 3 years strong.
Facts.
Yeah.
I just encourage people, just like, when these days get long, because sometimes these days do get long, we lean on everybody who say, like, yo, that shit was heavy. That helped me a lot. Like, because some people might not never get to the couch, and the ride in the car, listen to somebody that I know go through some shit I can relate to, and that's going to get me through what I'm going through. It's going to help me learn that situation I'm dealing with my baby mom, or me being divorced and knowing how that is, or me having my first kid and knowing how that is. Like, we give you a broad perspective. It's very broad, so it ain't nothing we ain't been through. Like, I ain't even just talking up here making up shit, but
facts. Yo, shit. So now that we talking about like mental health, like, I had a question for y'all just on that tip, like, and I'm glad we opened up like that, but like, I'm gonna start off with Hev. Like, what's some things you do? Like, if you ever thought about it, like, what's some things you do for like self-care? Like,
wow, that's a good question to me, because me personally, if you ask anybody in my life, I'm like a person that makes sure everybody else is all right. Like, and I don't take enough time for like the focus on self-care. So me, I'm like, make sure, no, you good. Like, no, forget me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, the self-care, what I would ideally, I just relax. Yeah. Relaxing, however that looks. Ever sitting on the couch, watching the movie, watching the game, just relaxing. Self-care to me is just relaxing. So,
but for it to be self-care, that means like it's for self. So if you sitting on like, you're not being bothered, right? Like,
me. Like, it be times where, like, my lady be like, oh, it's this cookout going on, I want you to come this and that third. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna chill. Like, I'm cool. Just, I need that. I just be wanting to be to myself sometimes and just relax and reflect on stuff, not knowing that I'm reflecting, but I'll be sitting at home and I'm like, damn, like, this, that, and the third happened. But it be times like that. Like, I just want to be to myself, just chilling, relaxing, this, that, and the third.
That's good, bro.
That's self-care with me.
Yeah.
I would say anything, self-care for me is anything that I do for myself. I think, like, as far as like us being men, we spend so much time providing and doing things. So even me, like, I might be in the crib one day cooking a meal, and ain't nobody there to eat it but me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, damn, you did something for you today.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that was for you.
Right.
That was solely for you.
Right.
It don't nobody else benefit from it, and I appreciate it a lot. So rather me cooking a meal, or another thing I like to do is I like to get on some like skincare regimen type shit.
Okay,
like,
okay.
So when I'm on that type time where I'm rose petal water or I'm throwing a skin mask, like face mask on, and that's something I don't do all the time. But if I'm doing it, it's like I had the time to do it.
Yeah.
Like, so anything I had the time, even I had to trick myself to stop feeling bad about sleeping in.
Yeah.
So sleeping in was the thing I felt guilty about.
Yeah.
Like even when I had the day off, I still felt guilty about sleeping in.
As
so
men.
sleeping in is like a joint where I had to tell myself like, yo, stop getting on yourself or getting upset with yourself about sleeping in to 10 o'clock or sleeping in to 9 o'clock or something like that, because you so used to being up at 5 or 6 or whatever the case may be. So like, and you don't even dig, you will beat yourself about something. So I told myself today, like I took a day off. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 9:30. I'm still in the bed. Like, let me throw the movie on and I'm just rocking. And that's just self-care for me. Like, you know, it's flipping the narrative of it.
You know how they force you, like as a man, why you sleeping in
why
the
the
past?
fuck you sleeping?
That's
tell you.
Like, why you still in the bed? Like, you know what I'm saying?
As a man, why you still in the bed?
We gotta normalize that, man.
Like, if you like this that one day of the week, I don't have nothing to do. I don't gotta be up early. I'm sleeping the fuck in, and when I get up, I'm turning the TV on first. I ain't doing nothing else but turning the TV on, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Like,
that's heavy.
I'll be the same way. It's hard for me to sleep in, yo. I'll be
you feel guilty about that shit. Like, you feel guilty.
Let me wake up at like 12 o'clock.
You
12 and a half.
feel like, yo, what the fuck is you doing?
Why you let me sleep so long?
You feel like a failure. Now imagine that. Like, let's really put that in perspective. Start your day as you feel like you fucked up.
Because
you slept in. You
ain't do nothing wrong. You done
did double at the double. You done did double at the double. Been up at 6 a.m. all week, and you off your ass shit to do, but you feel like a failure because you
wake
slept
up mad because you slept in.
Every man,
I got good
exactly. Yo, you let me sleep all fucking day. Like, exactly. But what would you say, Fi? What's self care for you?
I feel like I feel like as I got older, man, self care is very important for me. But you know, I started to put it in perspective of, if I do one thing, like, all right, for me, if I go get my hair cut, right?
There you go.
Cool. But I'm not just going to go get my hair cut. I'm going to turn that into a couple other things. Like, I might go get my hair cut. I might go stop at Honey Grow and get some food real quick. You know what I'm saying? I might stop at the mall, see what I can grab.
Make it a voyage.
Go get my car washed. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that. But I try to turn it into, you know, a few hours of just me just enjoying myself. And during that time, I try not to answer my phone or commit to anything that I'm doing that's outside of for myself. You know what I mean? So if I know somebody calling and damn, that's the person that's calling me, and I might gotta, you know, do something for them or handle something. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling. Like, this is my day. Yeah. And you know, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I go get my hair cut, I do try to make it like 2 or 3 different things, but my phone might be on D&D.
Fact,
like, I mean, I gotta self-care for myself. I gotta take that time and just relax respectfully.
You know what's another self-care thing that we don't appreciate that much? Just saying no.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me for some shit yesterday, and I was like, no, I can't do that. And it was like, it felt funny to tell somebody no. It felt real funny, like, yo, because, you know, we get this, like, hunker down, like, we team player type shit, like, somebody need me, I can't tell them no. Like, somebody asked to borrow, like, I got this big-ass speaker in my crib, and they asked to borrow it, and I'm like, nah, you can't borrow that. Like, they don't even make these drones no more. If you break it, you probably can pay me back, but I can't get it
no more, right?
So it's like, I was like, I just was on some gnaw type shit. That was it. And at the beginning, I felt bad about it, but at the end, I'm like, damn, I need to start saying no to motherfuckers more often. Exactly. So that whole vibe is definitely like, saying no is definitely a self-care thing. Like, when, like you said, like Shorty say, oh, you want to go to the barbecue? Nah, I'm gonna stay home.
I'm heavy on that stay home.
Yeah.
But even going back to the, I did do some skincare though. My lady, she makes the
she heavy on the products.
She gave me a little face mask the other day, man. Yeah. If y'all see my face shining and all that, the baldy glowing, that's K Beauty Care, by the way.
I got tapped in with that, man. We might, Sport, you might got to put that at the end of the.
K Beauty Care out there. No, that shit had me right. My face was glowing like a mug. I had a little bump right here. That shit went away and everything. I said, you got me right. But yeah,
that's definitely a feel good.
But even like when I say I do so much for other people, like even she had to sit me down and be like, no,
like,
bro,
just sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this for you. Like you gotta chill, like you always doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's get into the mess. Like we said, we good on all the. You know what I mean? Let's get into the mess.
We get messy.
Cardi.
Cardi.
So the whole situation with this, like, and we only talking about it because we try to stay away from trending topics, but the whole thing, it kind of revolves around co-parenting and, fatherhood and stuff like that. So, Cardi been dealing with Stefon Diggs after she left Offset, divorce and stuff like that. So the big thing was Stefon Diggs had the same hairstyle as their son, Offset, and Cardi's son. And that was a big talking point. Offset later said, yo, when I black, or I don't want to quote him, but when I trip out about my son or whatever like that, just know
it was a heavy threat though. It wasn't just a your main joint. He started popping it. Like he really was like, sure. Like something gonna happen.
Then he deleted the Twitter and Instagram everything. And got off the internet.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about the whole situation where and then I heard this too, was like, somebody said this, and I don't know how I feel about it, and I'm going to ask y'all this. Should women be spiteful about cheating? Like, when they say, he might have cheated on her, but cheating dissolves our relationship, but does that merit you being spiteful to the point where you trying to get back at me through the kids? Did I do something to you personally, or I did something to our relationship? Which you can say that's almost personal.
So y'all saying y'all think she did it on some petty shit?
She did it spitefully. I believe that. I believe she did it spitefully.
How old is the kid? Y'all know? It's like
he young. He probably first grade, young age, under 10.
So I'm thinking hear me out. This how I looked at it. I don't know if she's being spiteful. If she being spiteful, then that's kind of corny. But let's say the young kid, he 6, something like that.
They go to the same hairdresser.
Yeah. This is a football player, right? Somebody that you watching, you might watch. Now he in my house every day.
Yeah.
It might be a type of, I look up to him, Mom, I want my hair like him. Not even on no, I know that's the nigga that's knocking you down right now. It's just this is a football. Like, I watch him play football. He's a football player, and I look up to him.
I don't think he's not any football enough to know that, though.
Just giving you an example. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm looking at it that type of way. This is my view on it.
Yeah.
In that case, I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. It's I'm looking up to. It's like how AI. Everybody wanted the braids like AI.
I give you that. Yeah,
you could have been 5 like that. Yo, I want braids like AI.
I think that's a trendy style.
Right,
and it's just if it's a thorough style, then he just getting the thorough style.
And it's like, Mom, how you I'm getting my braids like.
It ain't the digs and nothing. It's just like this style. Yeah.
And it's AI.
Yeah, so it's I looked at it like that way. Everybody else looked at it like Cardi was being spiteful. She might have been. She is Cardi. She might do some shit like that, but in my scenario, I don't see nothing wrong with that because it's just a little kid looking up to somebody. Oh, I want my joint just like his. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah. I don't know if he probably 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that range. I don't know if he old enough to say yo, I want my hair just like his. Okay. I think it was on some Cardi. That's the new style. She did it like that. I want to do yours like that. Or it could be vice versa. We still don't know who got the hair done first. Right. It could have been Young Bull got his hair done like that. Diggs damn, that's crazy. Yeah. Do my joint just like it.
Could have been that.
Trying to make things comfortable.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Exactly. So that could have been it. I mean, do I think she being spiteful? Yeah, of course. I don't think she knew the ramifications of it. I don't think she thought that was going to get out to the point where it's like, oh, you trying to make him his father. Right. I don't think that's her intentions at all. Like, oh, you trying to refather his son. Yeah. I don't think that's her intentions, but I do think it come off that way. But it's two dynamics of women. It's like women either going to make you pay for getting in a new relationship because they ain't in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Or they gonna get in a relationship and they trying to make you seem like you don't even exist. They want new dad to slide right in and recreate the family and like you don't even exist. So that's a thing too. But I don't think she. My only knock on it, my only bother with Cardi is Cardi addressed everything on the internet. Address that. Address that like you address everything else. If it was by mistake, if it was purposely done or whatever like that, address it. Yeah, because you address everything else. Like, And it's something you don't play with no man's son. Like, you don't play with people's sons.
I was about to say, would you feel some type of way?
I would, me personally, I would feel some type of way, even if it wasn't intentionally done. And I don't think Cardi know the ramifications of what she did. She probably just thought it's a thorough style.
Right. And
from the outskirts, it's like, yo, you trying to dress my son like his son. That's like putting him in the matching sweatsuit. Like, whoa, like he not my son. Right there. So that's what it come off like, yo, you done threw them in matching short sets. So like that'll make you like that's one way to get to a man. Like one way to get to a man is try to take his son from underneath him.
For sure.
And I think Diggs need to have a little cognizant of it, like, yo, we ain't doing that. A little bit of like, no, because I know how that's gonna come off. Because he got kids too. Yeah. He got his kids of his own.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't want nobody to play with you like that, don't play with nobody else.
But if you want that smoke and you you want that attention and you want that everything is about being viral now. I mean, like, so I'm a regular person. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm looking at it like, oh, like, no, we ain't doing that. Like if I'm put in that position, like, he wanna do this like you, and I know. No, we ain't on that because we shouldn't even be worried about that. But like they at the top of the top, so it's like they want shit to hit the shade room. They want shit to get talked about, and they know that at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. If a girl was to dress me like her son, a nigga really might want to do something. That shit really might go there.
It's a level of respect and honor, right?
But
like
with
as
them,
men,
but them being at the top. They know, like, man, niggas ain't like you saying you tweeting that, but like, bro, you're not about to throw your life away. Let's play. I'm gonna play around all I can. Like I'm saying, I'm gonna see.
You're not even dealing with somebody that's gonna throw their life away.
No, bro, like, it's different. It's different when it's like, I mean, when you at a certain status, it's like you could get away with a lot of shit. So,
but I think we gotta hold on to that respect for a man. Like,
for sure, absolutely.
I could be fucking your baby mom. Y'all not together. You could be mad about that, but that's personal. That's a personal gripe you got with me because I'm fucking with your baby mom because y'all relationship ain't what it was no more. That's personal. But I'm not gonna play with your son.
Not the kid.
That's a level of respect because I wouldn't want nobody to play with my son.
Respect shouldn't change no matter what the status is or how much money you got.
Like you could be big mad, but it could be selfishly big mad. Like, nigga, you fumbled her. Right. You fumbled her and I picked her up. Don't get mad at me about that. Yeah. But I'm not going to dingle your son around in your face like that. You know?
Oh, shit weird. Because even like we were saying in the group chat we had, like, for you to leave one nigga to go with the same type of nigga is wild. Like, it's wild. And so it's like, now you want to play with the kids, and I don't know. That whole situation is wild to me. The whole Cardi and
Facts.
And Diggs and Offset.
Facts. For what we got for what men can't do?
What? Let me see. What we got on that? Oh, I got it. I know what it is. So apparently, men cannot have their self, a selfie of yourself as your lock screen.
Damn.
You can't self-care. You can't, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. I like that picture. Let me put that on it so I can see it every day.
I don't know, bro. What you thinking, Va?
I want to see myself every day.
You got yourself on your lock screen?
My son on my joint.
Yeah, my kids.
I think everybody who got kids,
my kids on my joint too.
No, I ain't. You kind of zesty if you got yourself on your joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, this might be the
This
joint.
might be the one.
Yeah, this might be the joint where they kind of made sense. I mean, it kind of might be violent. I mean, we ain't doing that.
Like, how into yourself are you if Shorty pull up on you and you got you in the leg, like?
Yeah, we ain't on
you got
that.
your profile. I think that like we all got profile pics. Like that's your pic.
Yeah,
but women do
The
it.
throw it on the screen, craving too.
Yeah, but
I guess it's a woman
the thing is though, like
Yes, a woman.
So I got a joint where as though like I got a picture that if I call somebody, my joint pop up. But that's for everybody to see. You feel what I'm saying? Like your profile pic is for everybody to see. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as you checking your time and you looking at yourself, like I don't we moved past that vibe, man. We moved past that vibe, man. Yeah.
This might be violent.
This one violent. We got a violent one that all of us agree. We all agree that it's violent, right?
I don't think you pull out your joint, tell Shorty put the number in, there's a picture of you on there, like.
And then what's your picture like? You.
We chilling.
9 times out of 10, if the picture that thorough, it should be like on your IG profile.
Yeah, that's
or
your
something
profile
like that.
pic.
So why you double down and put it on your screensaver?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That might be a little too much.
We got a violent
As we get
one.
older, man, we gotta scratch this shit off.
We
man.
stamp this
this
joint.
one's stamped.
Yeah.
Stamped by the dash of progress.
Let me ask as a man.
Yeah.
This a heavy one. I'm gonna ask you first, Fa. As a man, are you crying at your wedding? Wifey coming down the aisle, you standing there. Oh, you, I give
yo, that Kenny hit different, bro.
Why you play that song, though?
I'm crying.
That's the joy.
Kenny. That's my wedding song, bro. That's my wedding song.
Joy.
I mean, I'm going Kenny, but I just feel like it's like, damn, like, you know, us as men, man, we didn't experience so many different women, man. We didn't experience so many different heartbreaks and so many different, you know what I mean, trials and tribulations and like this for me. And it's like, yo, I'm getting married for the purpose of me not doing this shit again. Like I'm not just getting married like, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a girlfriend, you like, yo, I might have 5, 6, 7 girlfriends. You get a wife, you're not thinking that I'm gonna have multiple wives. Like I'm gonna keep doing this shit over and over again.
This the one.
Yeah. And everybody, all your folks in attendance and all that.
I'm getting emotional.
At you.
That's some shit like people don't think that like, how many times in the world everybody that you love in one room and shit like that?
Yeah, bro.
And then the person you love the most is walking down the aisle. You done saw your kids bring the ring down and all that. You like, my shit gonna be driving early.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's just say this though. In our generation, man, like, and I don't want to change the topic. I don't want to change the narrative, but like, it's more funerals than weddings. Like we don't see that. Like I can't count on my one hand how many like weddings I've been to as an adult.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they didn't turn weddings to, this is what I don't like. Like you gotta have an extravagant wedding.
Yeah.
You gotta have an extravagant funeral too, which is crazy, but like
some shit you ain't gonna say.
Just get fucking married. Like if you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, just get fucking married. Let people be around and watch y'all get married. Y'all want to drop 50 bands for a party. Like that shit don't matter. It really don't. But did you cried at your joint or?
I did not.
That's why you got divorced. That's why you got divorced. You went to cry.
Talk to his half.
See, my joint wasn't a big wedding. It was a private joint. It was literally from my side, only my brother there. So it was like, I don't know. It was, I was more nervous than anything, and then it was like,
Did you have cold feet?
I had little cold feet. I had little. We'll talk about it. But it was like, yo, like I'm really doing this.
Did you say a speech though? I think that's what probably will get me. Like the personal joint. Like we did the vows, but you gotta see your personal joint. You gotta get into your.
No, the walk gonna cook me. As soon as she come down there, like
it wasn't like, see, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't even that type of thing. And it was crazy because like when it was time to get the rings and shit, her girlfriend had the rings. She dropped the rings. Boom.
Oh.
So in my head, I'm like, bro, I gotta get out of this.
This ain't gonna work.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. But next time, if I do it, when I do it again, put it out there. I might. If I'm gonna do it the real way, Put that Kenny on. I might drop a tip.
Yeah, man.
I think I am. Once the kids come down the aisle, and then Shorty come down the aisle, that Everything. That's going. Yeah. My eyes raining.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. Drop that tear. You could be dropping a tear for anything. You could be dropping a tear like, yo, this. It's the last one I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. Like,
I ran my movie.
I ran my movie.
They finally got me.
Oh, my lady looks so beautiful right now. Like I'm really about to do this.
Yeah.
Let me drop a tear.
That's the thing too. Like a lot of them Jones, you don't see your missus for like 2 days or a day or whatever like that.
You don't see the dress.
Pop out.
You never see the dress.
You never see the dress.
So now you seeing the dress.
When she pop out in the joint like that, you like, damn.
Yeah, like damn. That's we really about to do this shit.
I'm about to rip her. Like
I think my personal joint of crying is just like, damn, she finally got me. I ran my movie, man. I mean, like she finally got me. Like
that's what I'm saying. People got different reasons for crying.
This is it.
Exactly.
It's my
I'm
baby.
fucking around crying with my kids coming down the aisle more than
that's
me.
another thing. Well, my kids will be grown this time, so
yeah. They gonna be bridesmaids.
Yeah, I'm about to say my son's gonna be right next to me. Yeah. They gonna be right next to me. So
it's special though, man. I'm definitely shedding that tear. I ain't gonna lie.
But this episode 87 of the DI Dip. And hit him with the slogan.
Per usual, man. As long as you're in progress, you're not failing. It's the dip.
We signing out.